I don't know where to start. A friend of mine by the name of Beth challenged me to talk about my weight loss story within the past year. Last June, my wife and I went to Kings Island's amusement park. I went on to get onto the Diamondback hypercoaster. Weighing in at 326 pounds, I was too big to fit on the ride. At that point, I've never been more discouraged, more frustrated, and more disappointed, so I knew something had to change. I say that because growing up, I played baseball, I played football, I rode my bike everywhere. I had a 20-inch BMX bike, I had a 24-inch mountain bike, and I rode everywhere. Sun up, sun down. I played paintball, I played varsity for my high school sports. I did a lot of cool stuff. I had let myself go. It wasn't Kings Island's fault. It wasn't the Diamondbacks' fault. It wasn't any of their faults. But I knew something had to change. The Sunday after the Kings Island trip, I told my wife, whatever we're going to do it today, because tomorrow everything changes. And that's exactly what happened. So I'm putting this video on there not to brag about my accomplishments, but I want to encourage you that you can do stuff healthily, you can achieve your weight loss goal, you can do what you need to do. Personally, if I had to give 3 keys in my personal journey that can help you, it starts small. I can tell you that last weekend I rode a 100-kilometer ride on my bike. That's 63 miles, basically from Newtown to Fort Ancient and back. I can tell you that I averaged 3 minutes and 30 seconds per mile on my road bike. I can tell you that I averaged 3 minutes and 45 seconds on my mountain bike. And those numbers are great. However, start small. When I first started doing what I do, I started with a 1-mile walk. I started with a 1.5-mile walk. Then I worked up to a 2-mile walk. Then I walked up to a 3-mile walk. Then I started jogging to pick up my pace. I downloaded an app, iPhone and Android compliant, called C25K. It's a 30-day program, or excuse me, it's a 2-month program, the one that I did. And you jog 3 times a day for a half an hour, and it'll have you from a couch potato to a 5K contestant. My first 5K was on November the 8th, 2014. So from June to November, I did a 5K. The second tip that I can tell you is you're going to get discouraged. I've hit several plateaus in my weight loss journey that really frustrated me. I can remember talking to my wife. I can remember talking to friends, like, I'm about to quit, I'm about to give up, I'm not losing anything. So you are going to get discouraged. You are going to have to keep pushing through. That perseverance and determination to reach your fitness goals are what's going to keep you motivated and what's going to keep you going. You're not going to run a marathon overnight. You're not going to run a metric kilometer or a century overnight. You're not going to do any of those things overnight. You're going to have to do it step by step by step. The third thing I can tell you is find a workout group or other friends that are like-minded and get involved. I have 12 friends who we all push each other. We all harp on each other, beat each other up to reach our goals. I can tell you 3 or 4 friends of mine that have reached goals that they've had since high school because they got involved with other people. I can tell you that I have friends of mine from church that have come up to me and said, hey, how do I lose weight? And I'm telling them the same 3 things that I'm telling you, and they've lost 30, 35, 40 pounds. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to push these magic shakes on you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to do Weight Watchers. I'm not going to tell you to sit here and do Jenny Craig, because his diets, his fads won't last. What's going to last is your perseverance to push through, your hard work, your dedication. Even if you can get out and only walk a mile, do it. If you can get on your bike, ride a mile, do it. If you're sitting at home and you're like, hey man, I want to work on my core, do planks, do push-ups, do sit-ups, do something. The key is activity and diet. There's a lot of people that's going to push these shakes, they're going to push these drinks, they're going to push these powders, these meal supplements on you. And that's all well, good and dandy. But the thing is I am, and I hate bringing numbers into this, but I've gone from 326 pounds down to 217 pounds. I've been fluctuating right at 220 in a year. I've not done one Beachbody shake. I've not done one Jenny Craig shake. I've not done one Slim Fast. I've not done any meal supplements, anything like that. I'm tracking my calories, I'm tracking my workouts, and I'm being active every day. Like I said, I'm not doing this video to brag about me. I'm not doing this to show you what I've done. This is about you guys. This is about your personal journey. This is about you doing what you know you need to do. And there's people out there that's willing to help you, that's willing to encourage you, that's willing to push you, that's willing to get you through to where you need to go. You can join the gym. That's well, good and dandy. Go to the park. That's well, good and dandy. But unless you have the dedication, the determination, and the willpower to do it, you're not going to have much luck. That's why I say find a group of friends, because if you have 2 or 3, 4 or 5 people that are beating up on you every day, hey, how's your diet going? How's your workout going? What'd you do on your bike? What'd you do on your feet? What'd you do at the gym? It's going to fall flat. Once again, guys, like I said, this is my 3rd time saying it. I'm not doing this for me. I'm not doing this for anybody else. I want you guys to understand that a weight loss journey is a long journey. It took me a year to get where I'm at, and I'm not done. But however, on that flip side of that coin, we're here for you. There are people out there that are willing to help you, willing to push you, willing to encourage you, willing to give you pointers. All you have to do is take that step out and say, I need help to a healthier lifestyle. It's not a diet. It's not a fad. It's not weight loss. It's a healthy lifestyle. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. This is my first YouTube blog. Hopefully I'll be putting more of them out there about my weight loss journey now that I'm a year into it. We're willing to help. I'm also going to leave 2 links down below. One's for an app called MyFitnessPal. It's what I use personally. It's an awesome app. What it does is it lets you log your meals, everything you in, everything out, tracks your calories, tracks your carbs, tracks your sodium, tracks your potassium, your magnesium, tracks all of that stuff for you. It's really easy to use. The second link I'm going to use is the fitness tracker app that I use called Endomondo. It's a negative calorie tracker. Hopefully next time I do a blog, I'll talk about positive and negative calories and what I found out to be true about them. So I'm going to leave that link down below too. Until then, guys, I'm from Miami Whitewater. My name is Michael, and you too can lose weight.